We got 2 WWE shows this weekend. We have Money in the Bank and we have Heat Wave. So naturally, we got to give predictions. Okay. So let's give our predictions. We're going to start with, I'm not even going to say the bottom of the card. I'm just going to say that the card that is not a high stakes match or a championship match, which is Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Who do we say?
I'm going with the Bloodline.
I can't hear you.
My fault. You can't hear me? Let's see.
You should be good.
You still can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, my fault. I'm going with the Bloodline.
Same. I think that this new version of the Bloodline needs to be put over. They need to be established. And I think that if the idea is for them to be as dominant as the last version of the Bloodline, there needs to be justification as to why they can pursue championships. This would put them in that conversation. Beating Cody, who is a WWE champion, Randy and KO, who are also former WWE champions, would do that for them. So I think the Bloodline is going to win that one. Then for the Intercontinental title, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Who do we have?
It should be Braun Breaker because I've never liked Sami Zayn.
I'm going Braun. I think Braun's taking it.
I hope so. And Sami Zayn just retired. How about that? But it definitely should be Braun Breaker.
I think Braun is definitely going to take it for sure. He has it. He has it for sure. So I'm gonna go Braun with that one. He gives me Rock versus Brock SummerSlam 02 in the sense that I feel like this championship match has the potential to be the coming out party on the main roster for Braun Breaker. So going from that, Damian Priest, Seth Rollins, WWE World Heavyweight title.
Damian Priest. Because Seth Rollins need to go home anyway. You need to sit there. He was supposed to sit down. He definitely need to sit down. But I'm going with Damian Priest.
Damian? Copy. I'm going to go with Damian too. I feel like this would solidify him as someone that is not a transitional champion. So Damian, I got him on that. Now for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, we have Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Zoe Stark.
The one that said black bitch. I'm sorry, Tiffany Stratton.
I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton as well. That was mad funny. And now for the men's, and I think we kind of all know who this one's gonna be. Jey Uso versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade versus Chad Gable versus LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
It's gonna be the Yeet father himself, because Drew is probably gonna get costed by that jabroni CM Punk. So I'm going with the Yeet father. Can you give me the names again? I'm sorry.
It's Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious it might be Jay, but that'd be crazy if it end up being Chad.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Chad. Because he's been losing a lot. And I feel like there's a major change that's about to happen. But I do still see Jay winning. I still do.
Because he needs something. He needs some type of achievement. Because the past 4 years, he's came close or he's gotten beat up. Having a world title match and the IC title match with Gunther. So he has to have something. Well, he don't need it, but I feel like they should give him something. Pause.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's gonna be money in the Yeet. That's what it's gonna be called.
That joint is. Somebody said, I forgot. I think it was like a graphic that said "Yeet in the Bank."
There you go. That's it.
But that concludes the Money in the Bank predictions. Let us know how y'all feel in the comments below. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the Culture 316 podcast. If you like what you saw, I'm gonna do that again. Ready? 3, 2. Thank you guys so much for watching the Culture 316 podcast. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you guys can stay up to date with all upcoming videos and events pertaining to Culture 316.